When we look at 2020 into 2021, this is the time that we are seeing workers are getting back into the physical workspace, because most of us were forced to work at home behind a computer all day long. My developers tell me, Johan, allow me to work wherever I want to work, and I'll deliver what I need to deliver. And as a HR, I've learned to accommodate that. The real question for me as a HR is, how do I track productivity? I would just like to challenge us today as HR practitioners in this evolving world. And the first thing I'll say is, technology is becoming a cornerstone in any organization. It's becoming one of the greatest investments in any organization. Second thing, service to our employees. In most organizations now, you do have well-equipped and I would say efficient ERPs in place, whereby if a staff needs any form of documentation, it's just a click of a button away. You generate a letter and you have it and you issue it out to your employee. Another key thing is the trends that we are now seeing, because at the end of the day, we work with people within an organization. So the question is, the younger generation that is now coming into the workplace and who are really taking over as we see baby boomers exiting, the question to us as HR practitioners is, how are we positioning ourselves to get more productivity from this generation? And finally, something we really need to talk about in this room, even as we look at the news today, is mental wellness. That's another key pillar for HR practitioners today. So as a HR practitioner, the question is, what is the mental wellness and the condition of the employees that I'm dealing with today? Today,
Liaison Group was holding their first HR forum, which is around bringing some of their partners, the ecosystem, on what's the future of work going to look like. And as we were talking through, then we were looking at how is work going to change in terms of, is work an activity, is it an outcome? What are some of the elements of work that are going to change? The second was about the workplace, and what is emerging is work is no longer a place, it's a space. And now we are finding more kind of democratized workplaces and workspaces. If you look at connectivity, is a bigger piece in terms of ensuring people are working together and they are all one organization. And the third, which was a bigger one, was about the workforce. So the question was, work has changed, workplace is changing. What are we seeing as a changing trend in workforce? In the workforce space, we talked about mindsets, how our mindsets shifting in terms of how I bring myself to work, but also how I lead as a leader. And what do I lead, or how do I inspire teams?
The issue now we are discussing is, what is a workplace? Do we really need to have a stationed workplace, or do we need to just look at output as your workplace? This is now the future, and we either embrace it or it's going to hit us through. So we just have to think about what works out for every business, every organization. We need to be keen on and scan the environment for any disruptions, because disruptions has become the word of today. There will be another COVID in a different form cropping out from anything, so we just have to embrace change.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.